What up, YouTube? Nice to get insights here with another short unboxing first impression video. And today I've got one of my grail knives actually that I just recently purchased from Fred the Lug. Shout out to him. Thanks for selling this to me. I know he's more into custom knives now, but he's still got quite a few production knives. This is a production knife, and it's the high grade designs Deville. It's unfortunately sold out everywhere, and you can't get it. If you're lucky, you find it maybe on the secondary. And Fred had one, and he was selling it, so I really appreciate it. So let's get into this. So this is a not cheap knife. This is a much more premium knife. So you can see here the card with it was done 11/1/24. You got a sticker here, you got some extra hardware screws, and then we got this version here with the gold shred, or what is that? I'm not sure exactly what that carbon fiber, what you would consider this. I know they said it's some shred carbon fiber. Does it say it on the box? No, unfortunately not. Okay. Either way. So let's get into detail here. So it's a very, very sought after knife, I think. I mean, I liked it. It was sold out in no time, I know that. Because the time I wanted to actually buy it, I didn't have the funds, and then just shortly after I actually had the funds, and it was gone from the website. So yeah, that was quick. That was gone in no time. Originally I wanted the blue carbon fiber one, but this is also a very nice version. So you got a full, basically blackwashed titanium bolsters, blackwashed titanium backspacer, same with the pocket clip, and also the pivot, center pivot, and then you got this brass colored pivot collar on both sides. You got a bolster lock. Or is it no, it's never meant. It's a liner, titanium liner lock actually, with a steel insert. And then you got, I believe, let me check real quick. I can't remember. I think it was M390 steel, but I could be wrong. Let's get just the blade out real quick. I believe this was M390. Does it say it anywhere? Let me check. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this was M390 steel. Either way, so you got this beautiful finish blade here. That's satin blade, or what is that, machine satin finish, with kind of a hand drop finish on top here across. And this is a hollow ground. This is a beastly hollow ground. I mean, this is very thin on the edge. This is really sharp. You got a small choil here, but this is not, I mean, you can put your finger here. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but you can if you want to. But definitely it's a really, really sharp knife. You got a perfect jimping here. You got this, not sure exactly what you would call this blade shape. Is it a Warncliffe? Maybe, I'm not sure. You got this full-size fuller here that goes almost across, and then you got this, including the finger hole that's milled out from the fuller. You also have a front flipper, which works excellent on this knife. You can do the reach around, that works as well, no problems here. It's really, really comfortable as well. The back end here gets thicker, kind of like a, I'd say kind of Strider vibes a little bit, just ergonomic wise, I guess. But I think this is just, I mean, the ergos on this is not bad. There's pretty good ergos. You got a pretty thick blade stock that's thinned out here on top a little bit. And like I said, you got this, you don't have to worry about the tip breaking on this one, because this is like, I mean, this is pretty much razor, like a razor blade on the edge. Overall, you got a buttery smooth, like this is guillotine drop. Like, I mean, I literally, let just boom, it falls down. It's insane. There is literally, I'm not doing anything. This is gravity drop. Once it gets, oops, once you get, see that? I mean, this is just insane how buttery smooth this action is on this knife. You got a pocket clip that's screwless. That's basically screwed from the back side here. Overall, an amazing knife. Just, and yeah, like I said, it's not cheap. This knife runs $300, or when it was sold, it ran $380. So definitely premium. Let's do some specs here real quick. So weight wise, I would say 4.5, maybe 461, 462. So I was pretty close. So definitely not light carry, but also not too heavy. I mean, it's a full size knife, so definitely in there when it comes to the weight. So I mean, you see the lines. I mean, this looks just amazing. The whole blade shape, I just really dig it. Let's do length here real quick. So if we go from the edge here to the tip down here, we're almost at 8 inches. We're like a 16th short. We got a blade length of 3 and almost 3 1/4, and we got a cutting edge of 3 16ths. So, but yeah, like I said, it's just really sharp overall. Love the action on this one. Screws are there. Unfortunately, you got 2 here for the inlays. I'm not sure if they offer inlay replacement, if you could switch them out. Then again, this is blackwashed, so I don't know if this would even look good with the blue scales or not. Since we got the brass colored pivot color on this one. I haven't seen any after or any parts that they offer on their website from High Grain Designs. So and they haven't brought out anything new. I haven't seen anything other than since this knife dropped and since this knife was sold out. I don't know if they're working on anything else, but I haven't seen anything on their website. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Here you got, like I said, you got a full length or 3/4 length liner that's made out of the titanium itself, and then you got a steel insert lock bar here. You can see that. So yeah, this is a really high-end knife. Like, for my standards, it's pretty high on price wise on my price scale. Not as expensive as my modded Spydercos or as my what is it called? Oh my god, Magnacut, but still, it's high up there. It's close to $400 is quite expensive. So, and a lot of people would call me crazy for spending that much money on a knife, but then again, it's my money. I work for it. So, but yeah, overall, if it's still available, if you can get one, if you can get your hands on one, and if you want this design, it just looks amazing. This is one of my favorite knives. Same, there's a few other ones that are similar, like that I consider grail knives for me personally, like would be the RR Station from Knife Standards, for instance. It's also very similar. It's even larger than this one. I still haven't gotten my hands on one of those, but I will at some point. But yeah, this is definitely a recommended knife for me. If you can get it, I will link the High Grain Designs website in the description. Maybe they come out with a second drop. I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet about it. But if they do, you can sign up for their newsletter or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me for today. If you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.